Man, I know that your life sucks right now. Well, let me not say it like that. Let me say you probably feel like your life sucks. And the difference there is one is my life actually sucks. The other one is I feel like my life sucks. And the reason that you feel that way is because you are stuck. And it's the same thing. I remember one time blowing a tire, being on the side of the road, and feeling stuck. The car runs, it works fine. It's not the machine. The machine works. It's the fact that just this one attachment, the one thing that allows me to remain mobile, the tire has gone flat, and it has my engine, my car, my vehicle, my mode of transportation. It has me on the side of the road. That's how you're feeling right now. You're on the side of the road in business as an entrepreneur. You feel like you can't go anywhere, and it's like I'm trapped. Like things aren't just moving like I want them to move. I have been there. So let's just have a conversation about that. Let's have a conversation about why you feel stuck, why you feel trapped, why you feel maybe even abandoned in your current situation, and how to change it, how to get you moving again. So let's stick with this car analogy. So one thing that I learned from that situation, being on the side of the road, was, you know what? I need to get some help, some insurance. I need to have a system so this doesn't happen again. I need to ensure I'm not going to be waiting this long ever again. So I double checked with my car insurance. I said, hey, do I have roadside? Yes. That was step one. Step two, I got AAA. This happened some years ago. I said, wait, I'm getting AAA. So the next time, I remember I pulled up to my HQ. I was working. It was snowing. I came outside, and actually my videographer, the one that told me, said, hey, your car is leaning to the left a little bit. I said, leaning to the left. Went outside, boom, flat tire. So not only do I call AAA, I hit the little support thing in my car, and they said, hey, we'll send someone out right away. They'll be there in no time. AAA is good, but AAA takes a while. So now I've got a third level of protection. I've got roadside assistance with my vehicle as well. When I went to get my tire worked on, I talked to the tire manufacturer. They said, hey, did you know if you go with Michelin tires, that was the promotion they had right there, they also have roadside. So they will take you wherever you need to go. They will come out. They'll give you fuel. They'll unlock your car. So I said, okay, wait a second. So you mean to tell me I've got 4 layers of coverage? That felt so good. I still remember that moment knowing I got a plan A, a plan B, a plan C, a plan D. And a lot of construction happening around this area. So I get a flat tire probably 2-3 times a year. And my tires are not cheap. So I have to have warranties. I'm like, look, I got a brand new set of tires, guys. And then got into a hit and run car accident the next week. Do you know what it's like to put $3,000 worth of tires on your car and to get in a car accident the very next week? Brand new tires. And it's like, you got to have a plan. Otherwise, you're going to feel like you're constantly stuck on the side of the road and not moving, not progressing, not getting the things done that you need to be getting done. So let's talk about this now in business. Let's talk about you as an entrepreneur. Let's talk about you being stuck, feeling like you're on the side of the road, feeling like you need to be making moves, but you can't get anywhere. What do you need? Well, you need to do the same thing that I did. You need to get a plan A, a plan B, a plan C, a plan D. Those aren't backup plans. Those are all primary plans based off the uniqueness of the situation. So, for example, I'll call AAA when I don't have anywhere to be. When it's like, look, because AAA might be an hour to 2 hours. So if I'm going to go in here and get some more stuff done, listen, I'm calling AAA. Y'all pull up. Let me know when you get here. Text me, whatever. If I'm urgent, I'm calling my car manufacturer. They're like, look, we'll be there in 15 minutes, 20 minutes or less. If I've got plenty of time, I'm going to call my actual car insurance. If I'm a long ways away and I'm like, oh, I need a tow truck or whatever, I'm calling the people that made the tire. I have a plan for every situation. The same thing. That's what you need to do as an entrepreneur right now. The thing that has you stuck, lack of sales, lack of visibility, offer structure isn't right, people aren't converting, whatever it is, the thing that has you stuck, you don't need just one plan. That's the thing. Majority of business coaches are going to give you one or two ways to fix everything. You know why? Because the majority of them know one or two ways to fix everything. They're a coach first. So the beauty when we're talking about high performance is about optimizing. So I come to see what's working and go, okay, how do we make this better? How do we make this more effective? How do we make this more efficient? How do we fine tune this? And we do that by putting multiple plans in place due to the situation, not just one. Because as a high performance coach, I teach my entrepreneurs how to think, number one, and number two, how to make adjustments in real time. You're in the middle of the game. Oh my goodness, what do I do? You're stuck on the side of the road. Tire just blew. What do I do? You don't need to panic. The reason panic sets in for a lot of entrepreneurs is because they have no plan. They have no idea what they're going to do in that given situation. Well, the entrepreneurs that I'm working with, they're like, wait a second, James already told me about this situation. I've never been in it, but he told me what could happen. And now that you know what could happen, now that you, right now, had a conversation with me 2 weeks ago about this very thing, you know what to expect. So you're like, listen, on the side of the road, it's no big deal. First thing I'm going to do is call my car insurance. Next thing I do is I'm going to call the tire company, make an appointment, tell them, hey, if they need to order my tire, order it, or I'll order right now. Third thing I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in the app and have an Uber on its way to me so I can get all of my stuff out of the car. No, do I need to stay with the car? Do I not? I'll be back with the car in an hour, 2 hours, whatever. But you have several plans. And the beauty of having those plans is you are no longer stranded. So understand there's a difference between being stuck and being stranded. So it might be momentary. My clients get stuck, and if they do, it's just for a moment, just for a little bit, because they're stuck only long enough to implement a plan of action to get them unstuck, to get them moving again, to create momentum in their life and in their business. And I need you to start changing how you think, to change your perspective, because as long as we start opening our mind up for the possibility for an alternate solution, we then go, wait a second, I don't have to be stuck. I don't have to be sitting here. And that's what I want you to focus on. I want you to think through this in a divergent thinking way and finding multiple solutions to this problem. And going, wait a second. Like James said, what is the next thing? If I could do one thing right now that could get me moving again, what is it? All right, do that. Then James told me, what's the next thing I can do that can get me moving? Do that. Then James asked me, what's the third thing I can do to get me moving? Do that. We don't have to worry about tomorrow and getting a rental car. Let's just get you back up and on the road again. As an entrepreneur, I want you to constantly be moving forward. When you're not moving forward, when you're not gaining momentum, when you're not getting traction, it's because you are stuck. You follow these principles. You learn how to have 1, 2, 3, 4 alternative plans that are based on different situations that you may or may not have found yourself in already. Then you're going to find that you'll be stuck much less time. You'll immediately, as soon as you get stuck, know exactly what to do to increase momentum, get unstuck, moving in the right direction, and no longer be sitting on the side of the road stranded in your life and your business.